you know? I think I may have touched on this. I believe I touched on this earlier. But how robust is Wolverine's waste disposal record file? Are you familiar with it enough to characterize that it's pretty solid, or there are gaps in internal company records? Because I've seen the Wolverine's submittal to the EPA in 2012, and there were very specific questions asked about waste records, and there was very little response. So I'm curious as to why there seems to be so little waste record keeping at Wolverine.
Yeah.
That seems to be an issue.
Yeah, I don't know if I would characterize it as so little. I mean, I think we feel pretty good about the information and the documentation that we have kept through the years, and I think we're certainly we're in a certainly a newer era of regulation and compliance and manifests and how you're disposing of these things and what you're actually doing. I would say generally, from an operational standpoint, that is one of the strengths of the company. That's it's one of the things that allows us to be a global business. So operationally, I think that is one of the strengths of the company. I can't comment on a specific file that was missing from a report. We can certainly dig into that. But I would say generally, I feel pretty good about the information that we have and how we've maintained that. Certainly in compliance with all sort of state and local agencies under which we operate.
What is the structure of your waste management record keeping? Is there a person involved in charge of it? Is there a team of people? What does it look like?
So we have a global operations group that manages sort of all of the operations for the company across all the facets of operation. That would sit within our global operations group.
And in terms of archival or historic waste records, is that also within that global, or would there be, would Rockford-specific, Michigan-specific waste records be still here at headquarters somewhere?
I believe those records would be here in Rockford.
Okay.
And again, a lot of that waste would be, a lot of what you're talking about would be related to the tannery operation, which we closed down, not 9 years ago now.
Were you aware that the House Street disposal area was not disclosed to the EPA in 2012 in regards to questions asked about waste disposal, past waste disposal practices?
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen that 2012 report, not recently at least, so we certainly want to take a look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.